So for almost 5 years, that cha-ching meant that it was time for the Real Money Coach Show. And it does mean that one more and again tonight. Thank you for being here. Listen, put in the chat, you know how we do on the Real Money Coach Show. Put in the chat where you are watching from. I see y'all dialing in. Let us know in the chat where you are watching from. And we're excited that you joined us tonight. It is, I can't believe it is already December 10th. And the year has flown by. Y'all know we are 2 weeks from tomorrow is Christmas. 2 weeks from tomorrow. That is craziness to me. But I am excited about it. And we know the reason for the season. Now, ain't nobody put nothing in the chat. There we go. Errol, I got your email, Errol. Thank you so much, man. And Dr. Benita Harris is in the house. Talked to you a couple times this week with my friend Ruth Bell. Now, let me say, I got to do this because she never puts into the chat. She never puts anything in the chat. She never says anything until after the show. But I have to give the biggest shout out to the number one silent follower of the Real Money Coach Show, sister, mother, my mother, Darlene Sutton. So she was so upset last week when we mentioned that it was going to be the last show. But thank you, Mom, for being faithful every single week. Man, if your mama don't watch your show, you in trouble, right? So we love that. Thank you, Harvey Jones from the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama. Harvey, thank you for being here. Alice Martin, thank you for being here, being a faithful viewer as well. And so we're excited. Now here's the thing. I did send out an email indicating that this was our finale, right? This was our last show. As it stands here, Ray Jackson from Fort Worth, Texas. I look forward to seeing you this weekend. Matter of fact, before I get into all that, let me do this. Let me tell you, if you are in the Dallas area, I will be at First St. John's Cathedral Baptist Church. I don't know if they put Baptist in there, but Cathedral Church there in Fort Worth, Texas. I think we have a flyer. If we don't get that up on the show here, we will definitely be posting that on social media in the private Facebook group. It's Men's Day. And so I'm looking forward to being there with Bishop and all my friends there at First St. John's in Fort Worth. And so if you're in the area, come on out and fellowship with us for the workshop, for the information, for the discussion that we're going to have there in Fort Worth. And so some people have emailed me today. Some people have texted me today and said, wait a minute, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you quitting? You retiring? I was like, no, none of that. But we're just going to be taking, we're going to retire the show as it stands now. So maybe this is kind of a prelude of what it's going to feel like when I really do retire, right? So we're just going to retire the show, and it's going to give me a chance to concentrate on some other things that I want to do in terms of, financial services, some other things that we want to incorporate, finish the second book. Matter of fact, I have 2 books I'm writing on and working on. I got to work on my book. And then, of course, my grandson Cameron's book, the Real Money Coach book that he's doing as well. So we got a lot of great things. Tiffany was recently on our show. Thank you for being here as well. But let me do this. Let me go ahead and bring my co-host on. She's been hanging. If y'all read my email, y'all know that Michelle Mitchell has been hanging on this show with me for 3.5 years plus. And so we want to bring her on right now. Hey, Michelle.
Hey, Tony.
This never dawned on me to that moment, right?
Really?
Okay. So you have been on the show probably, let's just say, for every month you've been on the show represents a year that we've known each other.
That's true.
Right? So
That's true. Yes, yes, yes.
86, and so yeah, you've been my ride and die on this show.
Yes,
We done the thing, right?
we have. We have.
The thing, and it's been fun. It's been
It has been fun.
We've
Yeah.
met some great people, Michelle.
Great
Met some
people.
great people from all walks of life. We've had recently an Emmy award-winning
Right.
director. We've had actors. We've had professional athletes. We've had just about everybody you could think of, and we've had some interesting guests.
Interesting guests. Yes, we have.
And we've had a lot of fun. We've had a lot.
We have.
Yep. So, but you know, Michelle, the thing that I just want to say to you is like, man, don't nobody. I mean, you talking about a friend, right? You talking about the Mitchells and the Jacksons, and so
yes,
yeah. So it's been great, and looking forward to the next chapter. Tell people a little bit about what you're doing, your YouTube channel that you're starting, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I'm starting a YouTube channel. You know, I've been doing this work for almost 15 years, helping small businesses with their finances. And through the years, I've learned so much, one about building a business, but also, you know, helping people get over the hump of asking for help with their finances. And helping them understand it. So I started a YouTube channel. It ain't going so well yet because I don't record the way I'm supposed to. But,
well, you got somebody in your family that's going to coach you on that.
That's right. But it's the YouTube channel, and we're going to talk about like all things business related, like leadership, and like I love talking about leadership, building team culture, finances, of course, because it all works together when you're building a team.
Together.
It all works together. Yeah.
And in the YouTube channel name, for those who want to subscribe and follow,
right now is Michelle Mitchell.
Michelle Mitchell.
Yeah.
I can remember that, right? Michelle Mitchell. So.
It's Michelle Mitchell.
And you know, Michelle, as I mentioned, even in my email that I sent out in my social media posts, is that we're going to continue to be a voice.
Oh, absolutely.
Of financial literacy. You guys need to stay tuned. You'll be getting emails. You'll be getting maybe, I would say, even a little bit more focused, directed things, more into the finance and the personal finance and retirement and wealth generation and all those type of things. And so we're looking forward to that. We're looking forward to kind of more of a rifle approach rather than a shotgun approach.
Correct. Yes.
And probably shorter snippets, you know, shorts, those type of things, social media, and etc. So it's going to be fun. The next chapter is going to be fun.
It is.
And I really do believe that TV is in the future. I do believe that. I do believe.
All right, then.
I don't know when, how, where, right? I can't tell you that. But stay tuned, right? Don't disconnect.
Right.
It is coming. It is coming. So what we're going to do, Michelle, what I thought we'd do, we're going to ask our audience to participate with it as well. We're going to do our normal commercial break. And then when we come back from the commercial break, we're going to bring the man that has been behind this 3.5 years. Everybody knows how we met, right? We met as freshmen, but I want to tell a story of how Dante came into the show and what a wonderful job he's done. And talking about you being committed, Dante's been committed.
Dante, yes.
There's times when we weren't on the show.
Right. And he was here.
But a few, right? Yeah. But he still ran the show.
He still ran the show. Yeah.
And you know, even Mom would say, "Is this a repeat? Or is this, I saw this before, right?" So we had some of that, and so that's the way Dante rolls. So we're gonna go on a couple quick commercials, and we come back with Dante. And what we want you to do, if you're watching tonight, want you to kind of think about, if you've been watching the show for a while, kind of think about maybe who your maybe your favorite guest was. Maybe I'm thinking maybe your surprise guest or someone that kind of surprised you or something. I don't know, but at least who your favorite guest was, maybe your favorite show or your favorite moment, and just join us in the chat with that. And we might even put up the link if you are so brave that you can even come and get on stage with us. We'll probably even drop that in the chat as well. But first, we'll take a quick commercial break, and then we'll come back with the master producer, Dante Robinson.
Do you have passion for your business but feel like your finances are falling short? Running a business takes more than a great idea. It takes a solid financial plan. Mitchell Consulting can help you turn your passion into profit with their financial advisory services. Get the financial guidance your business needs. Contact Mitchell Consulting to learn more about their passion to profit capabilities.
Take control of your finances today with The Real Money Coach. Our free financial wellness checkup offers personalized insights and strategies to secure your financial future. Don't miss out on the clarity and confidence you deserve. Visit www.therealmoneycoach.com now. That's www.therealmoneycoach.com right now to start your journey towards financial freedom. Your future self will thank you.
There it is. So, Michelle, tell the folks that are watching one more time how they can get to you.
You can get to me at mitchellconsultingservice.com.
All right, mitchellconsultingservice.com. And as you guys know, you can get me at therealmoneycoach.com as well. Unless there's a rebranding in my future, we'll be still going with that.
Okay.
Yeah, right. You just never know. You never know.
You just never know, right?
I'm open to what God has.
That's right.
What God has, but it's, you know, when God closes one door, he opens another, or whatever. You know, we hear those cliches, but I think God just kind of keeps moving us in a direction. And I think sometimes what we can do is when God says move, we can stay too long, right?
Yes.
And then there's times when God doesn't say move and we move without him.
Right. Yeah.
So just having a listening ear for what God has. He didn't have the ear, let him hear what the Lord is saying.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm looking forward to. So let's bring Dante on to stage with us. Dante, bring your cell phone. There he is.
Oh man. Thank you so much.
Now listen, let me tell you something. This is what happened. Now I've probably told this story on the show before, but so I get invited to be a speaker on this show. It's the Four Sisters, right? So I'm a guest speaker on the Four Sisters show, and somebody's running this StreamYard thing, and I'm like, who is this running this thing so smoothly? And then, of course, I got to find out who he is. I find out who he is. And so then I find out who he is through his, Peggy's your aunt, right? Or your grandmother?
Grandmother.
Yeah.
So I get a hold of his grandmother. She gives me his number. Next thing you know, Dante comes in at what I think we said was one of our
The book, I think it was
crucial moments.
Was it the
Crucial moment, right?
Oh, yeah.
It was the book launch.
The book launch.
Mm-hmm.
Book launch. And Dante rocked that book launch.
It was a lot of moving parts.
It was a lot.
Moving parts, right? And so that was 2/20/22.
Yeah.
So Dante's been with us ever since then. We never let him go after that. And so he's been the one that's holding it down. So thank you, Dante.
Hey man.
Yes.
It's been a fun run. So I just want to say shout out to everybody out there. I am the man behind the scenes, Dante. I'm not super talkative like that. So, but when I do come on, I just want to say I appreciate Tony, Michelle for being like awesome, like host and being able to be easy to work with. Like it's just we like we always say, we just come in here and we just start the show. We just like it's really
listen, because your other show that you do with your grandma and
like we look we do a mic.
They playing their show out, right?
Right.
They playing their show out, like
They do.
and they have a rehearsal, and all this stuff.
Like we got mic check, 10:30.
Mic check, all that. We like, come on, we gonna sit down and just have a conversation.
We might be pulling up at 7:55 and be like, all right, let's go. Let's do it.
Right. Many days, right?
Hey, and it'd be like a greatest show, like you just the greatest shows.
Yeah.
So like I just think that everything has been so genuine. Of course, when so many guests, so many lessons, just like so many notes. I got a notepad around here somewhere, which is I always kept beside me because it's just everything that we've had. Everybody that's been on here, from the greatest to even the smallest businesses, we've got a wealth of information from anybody, and I just encourage anybody that's watching to just go back and watch like the episodes, like because you can still gain this knowledge. It's not just built for 1 year or one. Some stuff we were specific about, but you can take that same tactics and use it in other areas and stuff. So yeah, this was.
Who's been on the show more than anybody else? You think it's Dr. Frazier?
I was gonna say, Dr. Frazier. It was somebody else from the conference that's been on as a lot too.
From the conference?
From the conference. Yeah.
It's
been on a few times.
Because I know, in the beginning, early on, we had Eugene Mitchell. He was on for like 3 weeks in a row. He was on for 3 weeks in a row. Michelle, you were on for a couple weeks in a row.
Yeah.
And you would have had that honor of being the most frequent guest, but you so
I know, right?
And Lisa's like, you and Michelle were good together.
We do. We work very well together.
Yeah, and all three of us, right? And so
it's been a good thing.
Though we're not doing this show in this format anymore, we'll continue to work together.
For sure.
Yeah.
So who as I know we got a question there too. Does Dante build websites? I don't know the answer to that, but we should put your contact information, Dante. If anybody wants to contact with you, we need to get that in there. But who's been your favorite guest? Would you if you could think of one? Who's been your favorite guest?
My favorite guest.
It's hard to say, isn't it?
It's hard to say. We have done so many
Frazier's
shows.
Been always good.
Dr. Frazier is always good.
Yeah, and he gonna say what's on his mind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You always gonna get some like nugget that's gonna hit and it's gonna last you. You're gonna be thinking about that for the whole week, maybe the whole month.
When your pastor was on, that was a good show.
Yeah,
that was a good show.
Pastor K, yep.
Pastor K, when Pastor K was on.
You know what? Another one.
I think when the popcorn.
Oh, the popcorn, yeah. That was a good show.
The popcorn. Jackson, my man. Derek.
Yeah.
And
Concord popcorn, right?
Concord popcorn.
Yes.
Popcorn stars.
Yeah.
And that was, and at that time I was having all the guests that came on the show were also guests on the radio show.
Right.
And when they came to the radio studio, it flowed, and then it just flowed right into the podcast.
Yeah.
Tuesday night. So that was a good one. I'm trying to think of something else. Anyone else that was
right.
Prize. Of course, we did all the project, 2025 stuff.
Yeah.
And the young
man that was blind.
Oh yeah,
That was
Oh,
good. That was
that
a
was a
good
good
show.
one. I
Yeah.
remember that one.
You
yeah,
know, just about perseverance and,
yeah. And you
just
know what?
because
I
Go.
like
just
the
because something
Georgia initiative
happens
too
to you,
one.
it's not the end of your life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And what was so special about him is he's like his thing was why not me, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and just being a young man, and he continues to do great things.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, that was a good one. That was a
Mhm.
good
Mhm.
one. Let's see.
Um, AJ when AJ Joyner came on.
AJ,
Yeah,
yeah,
the book
the book.
website. Um,
And y'all watching? Do y'all have a favorite guest? Someone
yeah, favorite guest because help us out because we
go.
we
Hey,
done gone through 'em.
we keep going. We be having all of the favorites.
Right.
Right.
Favorite. So, and then there was a couple shows that I hosted with TJ,
Yes.
and so that was fun having him
Mhm.
and his friends on the
Mm-hmm.
show a couple times. The young cats, the young bucks. So,
Yes, the young ones.
and then
I
of
like a
course,
lot of the real estate ones too. It was a couple of real estate agents.
Real estate ones, yeah.
oh, I'll tell you, Emmerich Peace when he came on and did real estate, and he talked about that mailbox money.
Mhm.
He was real
Mm-hmm.
good. But you're right. We had some real estate developers.
Jay
Yeah.
Morrison.
Jay Morrison. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, that's who I think. Maybe Timothy Dave might have been one of the most
Timothy
gay
Dave.
guests. He came on a lot.
Yeah, he has been on a lot.
Yeah, with the
Timothy
tax
Dave.
updates and
Yeah.
stuff. Timothy
Yeah.
Dave. Yeah. That's my boy. Shout out to Timothy Dave.
Yeah,
Right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Now, and I'll tell you recently, and she's on tonight, is Tiffany Vincent. I mean, she's got a remarkable story as well.
She does.
And,
Yes.
and she was very encouraging, powerful, and inspiring.
Very.
So, yeah. And you know, we had one guest come on. He's on tonight too, Errol. And we were talking about the option trading.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We had to shut that show down. We had to take that out because we were all SEC. We were
Right.
too much information.
You're violating the rules.
Right. You gonna get a message.
Right.
But that was a great show. I got a lot of people requesting because I took that show down. A lot of people request, can you send me that show? And
Really,
you know, that type of thing. So and I'm just looking at the people who are on here. Harvey Jones. We had Harvey Jones come on where we were honoring veterans.
Mhm.
He's a Marine guy, and so yeah, we had some great people on.
We have.
Great people.
Like, how many guests do you think we had? It has to be over 200.
It gotta be.
You think? Let's
Yeah.
see. I mean, if you're talking 52 a week, yeah.
52 a year.
52 a year, and you got almost 5 years.
Yeah.
Almost 5 years.
That's 200 guests.
Yes, you have to have 200 guests.
and the one guest, the show that I almost call it the show that almost didn't happen, right? Was the one with the ladies from Atlanta with the
yes, they were in the airport.
We were in the airport.
That's what I was saying. The Georgia
the
Georgia housing.
Yeah, the Georgia Freedom Project, right?
Yeah.
So that, I mean, people are really excited about that. So yeah,
that was good for
sure. So, and there's Linda.
Oh, there's my grandma.
Grandma's watching.
Grandma.
Yeah. So a lot of the folks like Charles and Linda and others are all also on the Zoom that I do with George and Rainmaker Janice Leak.
Janice Leaks.
Janice Leak was another one, right? So
right.
But we do the show on Tuesdays nights or Thursday nights at 7 p.m. And so if you want to catch that, it's generationalwealthalliance.org. So I'll still be on there doing some financial literacy stuff once a week. We'll continue to do that. And so, let's see what else. Who was funny? Who was funny? Can you think of a
Who
guest?
was
Like,
funniest guess? Ooh.
I'm trying to think of a fun.
Mm.
George is sometimes.
George did.
Yeah, he can be funny for
He
sure.
can be
For
funny.
sure.
Yeah.
He can be funny.
We was laughing a lot when y'all had a guest on. I think y'all knew it from y'all own hometown from Michigan. She was from Michigan, and y'all were reminiscing a lot.
Oh, she's talking about Sheila Gothard.
Sheila Gothard.
Yeah.
Sheila Gothard. Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one. Reminiscent.
Reminiscing, right? You're just reminiscing.
Back in Michigan.
That was when Michigan was playing good and everything. You know, that was Michigan.
Hey, why you want to bring up stuff, man?
Hey, look, Detroit up right now. So
Yeah, Detroit is up. Lions is up, right?
So it's looking good out there.
It is.
And you know, I was thinking about that too, Michelle. Remember, you were doing the Goldman Sachs.
Yeah, I did Goldman Sachs.
Yep, and I remember we had a guest from there.
Oh yeah,
that was part of your classmates.
Yeah.
So I think he was a barber in Detroit, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Oh snap!
Yeah.
Well, he was a barber, but he had developed the brush.
He had created the brush.
Yeah, the brush.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we had the twin, one of the twins on from No Grease was on a couple times as well.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty cool. I mean, when you think about it,
it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
we could have the Real Money Coach show reunion.
Yes, you could.
I don't know.
Run through the clips. And just run through the clips. I'm over here like scrolling through YouTube. I'm like trying to see like what was the like most watched episodes. Like,
right.
Oh yeah. You know, I think there's a couple of things that we did with George that were really high.
George was definitely
like
high.
2,700.
Dr. Boyce Watkins.
Yeah.
Dr. Boyce Watkins.
The other high one.
Yep.
Of course, the book launch was the top one. One of the top ones. Top 5.
Top 5 book launch.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Closing the racial wealth gap. That was in the top.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
And then the Black National Convention. I mean, the All Black National Convention. That was the top one.
That was a high one as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we talked about that one, the Freedom Georgia Initiative. That was a hot one.
Mm-hmm.
That was when they did that. AJ Joyner was a hot one. And of course, all of the COVID stuff.
Yeah.
That's how it all started, right?
That's how it started.
Yeah. Well, and then remember, we also, and I don't know if it was before you came on, we had like the health department came on.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about COVID. We had Gabby. She came on. So yeah, pretty good stuff.
Yeah. I think we educated the audience.
Oh, for sure.
You know,
well, that was the whole purpose, right?
That was the whole purpose. Yeah.
To educate the audience.
Yeah.
Give them what they needed, what information that would make sense.
Yep.
And the
very like open environment, like into like it was very like open. Like the conversation was like it's just free. You know, it just happens so easily. You know,
I know people wanted like, what questions you gonna ask me?
Yeah,
they always,
I remember one time it was a blooper moment where like I think Tony's like camera went out and Michelle was up there like,
right,
yo,
we lost internet.
Yeah, we lost internet.
This was live. It was not pre-recorded. Now a lot of people do pre-recorded, right?
Right.
This was live. It happened. And grandkids running in here.
Yeah, right. Grandkids running in. Pots and pans in the back, you know.
y'all grew up with Cameron, Riley, Carter.
Right.
Yeah. So it's been a good run. It's been a good
ride.
Yep. So let me see. If anybody else, what else we got? We got anything?
No favorite shows in the comments. No favorite shows.
I know. No one put in any favorite show or favorite guest.
Favorite guest
in there. I don't C1.
Harvey, I'm actually in a class for building websites, so that's coming soon. Yeah, I'm trying to add that on my belt. So,
Oh, you did not put your information in there though.
I'm over. Yeah, it's actually sitting here, right here.
All right, so that people can know, because you've done a wonderful job, and
Yes, he has.
kept it moving, kept it light. You know, it wasn't just
Yep.
we didn't.
All your little funny gifts.
Hey,
Yeah, those
yeah,
those are the best.
Yes.
The
Sure.
gifts and just flowing and just having fun with it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah.
we didn't have to be like, call Dante, wake him up. We, you know,
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it was that one time, I was napping, Tony called. I was like, oh man, my bad, I'm coming. He's like, you good? That's how I know when Tony panicking. He's like, you good? No? I'm like,
good dog. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And like I said, just the people who've just watched week after week. And what's
Yeah.
amazing to me is, especially we noticed this, right, Michelle, when we had the Power Networking experience here, Expo and Experience, is that the number of people that we ran into to say, oh, I watched the show.
Right. Yes.
Show, because a lot of times we didn't have any idea how many people were watching,
Right.
all that kind of stuff. And so that was kind of really nice. So
yeah, that was very nice. It was fun walking down the halls of the conference and, people looking at me like, I think I know you, but I'm not sure where, so, and I'm like, oh, I co-host the Real Money Coach show. Like, yeah, that's right. That's right.
That's where I know you from.
That's where I know you from.
Yeah. See? So, but just think about how technology's changed.
Oh yeah.
A lot of this came out of COVID and all those type of things where we didn't have StreamYard and other streaming services like that.
Right.
And, it was all TV, right? It was, just black and white. And, and now I hear Carter, he here. I ain't gonna let the last show happen without me, right?
Right.
So, but what I was saying earlier too, a lot of people asked, they were thinking that, like I was retiring or quitting, and actually just the opposite, just doing more. Got some things that I'm looking forward to doing, and I see Josh Dial, thanks for being in. And so we're just looking to become more excellent, bringing more services to our clients and just continuing to serve. And I don't know what God is doing, but I'm gonna follow him, right?
Right.
So I'm excited about the new chapter, 2025, y'all. It's
hey, 2025, we alive.
Corner, right around the corner. So hopefully you got your plans all made. I tell you, we lost your
background.
Yeah.
Well, the you had the one screen up that we was gonna show when we go off the air.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, we gonna get that. We gonna get that.
We gonna get that back.
Give me one. Someone work my magic right quick.
So, and of course, Tony Mitchell has been a faithful viewer, and he's always making comments, and stuff on the LinkedIn. That's his social media platform.
That's his platform is LinkedIn. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
It is.
So, good stuff.
Yeah, it's been good.
So you all have to make sure that you stay in touch. Make sure that you subscribe to Michelle's YouTube page. Make sure if you're not already subscribed to the Real Money Coach YouTube, please do that, because there will not be a break from the content. We'll continue to put things up. Hey, there we go. Timothy Day is in the house. Yeah. So, looking to do some big things. So
Yeah.
And for those of you, we do have this coming. We have announced the financial workshops that we're going to be doing, that I'm going to be doing next year at the Top Golf venues. We will be traveling with that. And so we're going to be from Charlotte to Raleigh to Greenville to Atlanta to the DMV. It's going to be a tour of financial literacy and retirement workshops that we're going to be doing. And that's going to be kicking off. The next one will be on January 14th at Top Golf at University. And those dubbed as a workshop and also a client appreciation event as well. So
Nice.
that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to continue to do that. So, well, Michelle, as we winding on down,
Yes.
any last words you want to say?
I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being my friend.
Yeah, thank you for being my friend.
Thank you for being my friend and let me ride along on the journey. You know, I don't know what I offered, but you know, I was here.
You offered a lot. What is you talking about?
I'm about to say, Michelle, don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. Don't be.
Right.
You know, Michelle just showed up for the show. I didn't know who the guest was going to be. I had no idea. I would just show up on Tuesday night.
Who I guess tonight? That's what.
Yeah. I don't know who we talking to. What we talking about?
It always worked.
It always worked out.
It worked out.
Yes.
So. And Dante, thank you. Michelle, thank you. Everybody, thank you. All the guests, thank you for being our guests and watching each and every week.
Faithful viewers.
Dr.
Dr. Bonita, you know, Harvey Jones, Alice Martin, all like faithful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Every.
What y'all gonna do on Tuesday night at 8
Right
p.m.
now, what y'all gonna do? Right.
They're going to go to YouTube and watch reruns. It's like the Cosby Show, right?
Right.
Going in the Senegal, right?
Yes.
Cool. Well, and we'll just see where we come back.
Yeah.
Now, and so Dante, anything you want to say before we sign off?
I guess I'm gonna just say Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, all of that. But like I said, it's been fun. I'm looking forward to the next adventure that we're gonna have. Because like I said, this ain't the end of it. You know, this is just, you know, a sabbatical. You know, you gotta take a little break.
Right.
You know, re-engage some things. You know, as our commander's coach says, retool. You know, retool. So I just want to thank everybody who's been coming in and watching every Tuesday and showing up, even for the reruns too. Even the reruns, I've been seeing y'all in there for the reruns.
Yeah.
So I just appreciate y'all. Thank you, and thank you and Michelle and Tony. Y'all know we're gonna be locked in. We good.
Yeah.
We locked in.
So
I'm gonna just say ditto to all of that, Rose. Thank you. Ditto to all that. Everything that you guys have said. Thank you so much. Both of you for just being there. I mean, y'all were just committed. Y'all was just, and so, and it takes commitment. It really does. Commitment. So, so with that, y'all, we gonna sign off. We gonna do this old school for y'all. Sign off. I mean, you got to be a certain age to understand the sign off that we're about to do, right?
Right.
We'll do this sign off for y'all.
This is gonna be the sign off for y'all.
All right, so y'all stay in touch. The Real Money Coach Show. We'll be back in some capacity. We don't know when, where, or how, but thank you for riding with us for
thank you.
Over 4.5 years.
Yes.
All right, everybody, have a good night.
Have a good night.